Is that your session right now?
Yeah, I feel like I've had it for like probably like more than half of the episodes that we've done. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Around the Ken podcast, episode 14. We're back. Slight delay. Sorry. Life things happen.
Yeah.
Guys get busy. That's okay. But we're back. Episode 14.
hmm
Let's just do it right off the bat. What are you playing? What tricks are you doing?
Man, I'm playing a little different materials today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I went to Seattle this last weekend, which we'll get into later. But erratic squirrel Ken. It's the goblin shape,
Goblin
right?
shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then pretty sure it's an ash Tama. It's not the one with like the black, or
Yeah, it looks like Ash.
it's like the fake natty sort of thing,
Engraved. Yeah.
Yeah, got nice and dirty. But yeah, I've been playing this. Had the luxury of just like having a fresh setup right off rip, so I just started tugging it instantaneously. I swear, something about these Tamas just make music when you pull down.
Yeah.
Like they are loud.
They go.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing on the right hand, left hand, Sully on the Fate.
Classic.
Yeah, I actually, I mean, I've been playing quad for a couple months now, and this is like the first time I've changed suit a little bit. And so, oh, just noticed I got a chip on the base cup. Oh well.
That's okay.
We'll play it today. Something about this one, it's just like the string didn't exist for a couple days, like trying like inward jugs.
Fire.
So I've been doing a lot of like inward tricks. I got bird, 1, 2, 3, jug bird, which I'm super stoked on.
Fire.
Dude, I don't know if you saw this on my story, but I did inward fish. But it was like one tap inward fish, but like everything's. I just love that.
Great.
I love a good inward fish.
You also did the most snith trick of all time.
Which was
Switch inward fish.
I did do that.
That is like
yes.
the most AJ thing I could possibly think of.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that did go down since the last time we filmed.
Big ups on that.
So stoked on that. Yeah. Yeah, I need to like set some like higher goals because like when I started Switch, I'm like, what if we could do this? And then like we did it, so sky's the limit from here on out.
You should start tapping, like see if how high you can get on taps.
I did one 3-tap in 28, like a swing 3-tap jug spike. It was kind of whack, but like it went on.
It's a 3-tap.
Yeah, I play games of Ken with Shane, and like once when he's down, whips out the 3-tap, like as you should. Like it's right out of my skill level. Like, I want you to do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I need to like stop doing fish specials. Maybe not stop doing them, but like get a little more creative. It's just like home. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you like it, you like it.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been doing that with the left hand too. Honestly, I kind of been playing more with the right hand since getting this one in my hands. But yeah, I've been tugging, doing some whirlwinds, just like the bare necessities.
Classic stuff.
Also, yesterday when I was at work, I talked with Harrison at club, and we were talking how like doing like triple jumper, like jug anything is like the remarks of like a true sesher, like the start of your journey. You know what I mean? Like trip day, like even if it's jug spike, it's like you're getting the flow of like popping out of the airplane quick. And yesterday I was doing like triple jumper 1.5 jug bird, but like all of it's inward, and then like inward jug spike.
Fire.
Like I just love it. You know what I mean? I just love it, dude. But yeah, that's what I'm playing.
Good
How
stuff.
about you? What are we playing? What tricks are we doing?
So I had a breakthrough recently with border balance.
Oh, you did.
I have spent like the last like 6.5 years of my kendama life just saying I don't do border balance because it just wasn't enjoyable for me for so long. Like I would just pull up and miss a bunch of times and just be like, yeah, I'm not really having fun, and I would just do a different trick.
Up until like 2 weeks ago, I feel like I remember hearing you say that.
You literally, yeah. And yeah, I don't know. It kind of just started actually going, and I started enjoying it. So I've been getting after those.
Mm-hmm.
And this setup helped a lot. This is an awesome clear Tama, and just like an old element Ken with super flat spike. It just goes. And I put this little dot in the base cup.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Like a little Sharpie dot in the base cups, and it like just gives me something to stare at when I'm holding it on there, which helps a lot. So yeah, like I did my first border balance, like my first proper one. It was a week ago today, and then 3 days after that, I did flip, and then toss out, toss back, and inward flip in 30 minutes.
Oh my god!
It was just like they were just going that sesh. I don't know.
You totally like had him before. You just like stubborn to the fact of not wanting to want him to.
That's one of my flaws as a kendama player is I just won't try tricks because I think they're either like too hard for me or I just like don't enjoy doing them. And like it was border balance, like late goons and like pinches. I just don't do any of that stuff. But like one day it'll happen and it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was probably within me for a long time, but just never wanted to come out.
Sure.
And so now that I got it, those tricks went down. And I just keep doing border balances now because they're fun.
To that point on like I guess stubbornness to tricks. Shane and I have been seeing each other for I guess like 2 months now pretty consistently, and seeing the tricks that he does has like forced me to like face the stubbornness, you know what I
You
mean?
know,
We hung out last weekend and he just did like pull up inward three toss house. I was
what?
like it's cool honestly when it goes, you know what I mean? That's a trick that I'm probably like not gonna go sesh, but I've been loving playing games of Ken, and I feel like when you like play somebody who just has like a quirky bag,
Yeah.
it's like, all right, like
You understand how non-quirky your bag is.
yeah, yeah. You just gotta like toughen up and just be like, all right, I'm either getting a letter, or I'm probably getting a letter, or we can like learn it for the next time. I feel like whenever I play Atticus too, he always does, and I love this trick. It's no dog, like three turn down fast,
Yeah.
inward three turn down fast. Like it just looks great all the time, and every time he does it, I'm like, I'm gonna practice those, and I'm gonna
He
get them.
makes it
And
look
then
so easy.
I know.
Though. So it's not that easy.
I feel like everyone has like a couple tricks in their bag like that where it's like hard. Dude, when we talk with Chris Bosch at NACO about like my favorite trick from last year or 2 years ago, like the inward
Oh
three
yeah.
three, he's like, yeah, it took me like 5 minutes.
Yeah, you didn't even care.
Yeah.
Or he cared, but he was just like, yeah, like it just went down.
Yeah, he wasn't even being cocky. He's just like, those are just like I just have those. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I totally believe him for it, you know?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sure a bunch of those like inward lunar tricks he grinds are like not an overnight success where we sometimes we just have it, you know?
Everyone's got a different bag, you know. Like it's kind of just comes down to what you enjoy seshing on.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, like I do cloud bounces, and it's a lot of fun, and I end up just doing a million of them, and maybe I'm a little bit better than most people at them just because of that. And then there's other tricks that I don't have that other people are good at. So,
When are we getting border, cloud border?
dude, I was just trying it a little
Yeah.
bit. I did it on my story yesterday.
Wait, like the whole thing?
No, I did border and then like switch out, toss, cloud, juggle, toss back to border.
Oh, I missed that night.
Yeah.
Even with safety juggles, it's still a banger.
Yeah. That's kind of like it felt like I had to do that just to kind of
That ain't even a story clip. That's like totally feed worthy.
I put it on the story just because I want to get the border cloud ball.
Honestly, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
And I was just trying it right before we started filming. I got a couple that rotated like nicely. They didn't
yeah.
hit on border, but like they were. I could see the vision.
I feel like you need like, in my opinion, like a max hour and a half of just like time trying it, and I think it would go down. You've
Yeah.
done so many that like it's not the rotation that's the problem. It's just catching the border.
Totally.
Yeah.
I'll try it. I'll try it more today. I'm down. But yeah, that's what we're playing. What tricks we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll get into some just late kendama news.
Mm-hmm.
This just got posted
What's happening?
right before we started filming here.
Yeah, maybe an hour before.
Yeah,
I actually did read the
Origins.
post.
Let's see. Let's pull it
Yeah.
up. Origins is taking a little break until EKC, which EKC is only
Month and a half
a
away.
month and a half away, so it's not like anything crazy.
It's March 29th today. Beautiful day to play kendama.
I did like the wording on this post though, so I'll just read out the whole thing.
Yeah, let's have it. Miss the origins.
All right, he says, sometimes the best way forward is to take a step back. Right now, I just want to take some time to refocus on my craft and find out what matters most to me. My goal has always been to build gear that performs at the highest level, equipment capable of winning championships in the hands of professionals, yet durable and trustworthy enough for players just starting their journey. To perform and deliver at this level takes time, focus, and the willingness to never give up, but it also comes with pressure. This break is to take said pressure off my chest and to find a way to do this healthily. And sorry. This is not the end of the road, just time spent making things better with health and well-being in mind.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I like the wording of that when he said like equipment capable of winning championships, yet durable enough and trustworthy enough for players just starting their journey. Because one of the issues people had with Origins in this last drop was the durability, and it was just flaking off right away.
Was
and
Battle the first place when we started hearing this?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it started at Battle. And I mean, I think it's kind of obvious that he had like hundreds and hundreds of Tamas to sell. So when you're making that many tamas, maybe the quality is going to dip down a little bit. And I think people brought an issue with this mostly because the tamas are very expensive and
It's premium for
yeah,
sure.
and they expect it to play premium.
He's making art. I remember Victorino out in Chicago. He has like a whole thing. I don't know. He probably buys like one of like almost every drop, and I don't even know if he plays them. And this guy's like a player. This isn't somebody who's just
Yeah.
like hoarding his Sulabs. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like I've seen his collection, and it's like
Yeah.
it's the chronological order of the company. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Which is
That's
sick.
fire.
Yeah, I mean, I like his mentality to it. It's like, yeah, you put $300 into Thomas, and it's just like you're buying a wall piece. How's that different from buying like an art print or something? You know what I
Totally.
mean?
Yeah.
I haven't actually been really a part of the. I have a couple Origins Tamas. I'm not gonna call it like a bandwagon. It's a great, great product, but I haven't really played it enough from like when it was premium to when some people saw the quality start dipping to really know. But I mean,
Yeah.
I've just heard enough in the community that it needs to kind of come back to what it was.
I respect the, I don't know what the word is,
Acknowledgement.
just being brave enough to say, to acknowledge that something's wrong and to just take a step back and be like, yo, I'm going to take some time and figure this out. And we're going to come back to EKC hopefully with a better product.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's not even about the product. Maybe it's a real mental health thing that
Mm-hmm.
he's trying to address here. So much respect to that. Do what you got to do.
Also, to that point, I feel like we got a shout out, and I remember talking with Ezra and Major about their role in Depot, where they're like, "There's really no blueprint on how to be full time kendama,"
Yep.
and figuring that out. I mean, I'm sure it comes with its stresses in life. Like it's maybe you sacrifice a little bit of stability for like joy maxing, as the mass boys say. You know what I mean? It's like you're living your best life, and it's like your work is your passion. And sometimes I feel that even with music too. It's like sometimes the line can get blurred when your passion and your job become the same thing, and like you still enjoying it as much as it was when it was a hobby. So yeah, I mean, like Godspeed to him. I think he's not doing anything wrong. Eric's a great guy too.
Oh yeah, Eric's very cool, and I know that he's gonna do what it takes to just whatever's best for the company. So
Mm-hmm.
respect for that.
I'm keen to see this EKC thing too. We got 5 members of our community going. Both the Willard boys, Casey, Shane,
And Johnny.
and Johnny. Yeah, and I think all of them are doing the like the camping package.
No,
No?
I think Casey, Johnny, and the Willards got a little bungalow,
Well, I think that's a part of the camping package. I think they have 2 of them. It's like the bungalow and then like a tent sort of thing.
but they're like in a house, like not
I
like.
thought it was like a little teepee thing.
No, that's like the actual camping.
Is it?
Like,
Okay.
they're in like a house.
I could be wrong.
But that is like the culture out in Europe is to just like find a field with the homies, get a tent, and just post up for a few days. So
Yeah.
I think it's cool that they're opening that up to the public to like be like, yo, come do what we do. Like try it out.
It's gonna be great to hear from them just how the overall experience is. I mean, I feel like our impression of none of us have been to EKC, but we know what the comp is. It's a great thing for the culture, and obviously, it's a majority of European players rather than Americans, so it's like the right kind of culture shock for people like us. But we got to have all those boys on to have a bit of a chat to see.
Yeah, once they
the
get back,
impression.
I'd love to.
Yeah,
But right now, what's going down, we have our homie Casey in Taiwan right now.
that's right.
For the Taiwan Kendama Open just finished up because they're a day ahead of us.
Was that last weekend or was that?
It was this weekend.
Okay.
They're a day ahead of us, so like it's Monday for them. So the comp was on the past 2 days.
Also, shout out Danny and Miguel. They're there with Casey as well.
Yeah,
shout out
and
the
I think
Americans.
Danny's brother's out there too, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
Miguel has a homie out there like filming and stuff. I've talked to Casey a couple times and just like checked in and been like, "Yo, what's good?" Looks like they're having an absolute blast.
You see,
there.
you see their I Heart Taiwan shirts.
Yeah, and that shit's hilarious. And then so final standings, Open Division, we got Ryoga in first place.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, let's see.
Ryoga in first place, Nawa in second place,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty sick, and then Miguel in third place.
Okay.
So kind of a different top 3 than what I maybe would have guessed out of.
Do we know who else was there that was like in contention? Was Adrian and Yasu?
No, I don't think Adrian was there. Yasu was there. A lot of the big Japanese names were there.
Yeah.
Nanoka was there.
Oh wow.
Rin Shibuya.
Oh.
Just like a lot of heads.
Okay.
A lot of very good players. So seeing Nawa and Miguel in the top 3 is like pretty impressive, I would say, for Open Division.
I think we did. Miguel placed third at Battle in Open as well.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. It was Ryoga, Johnny, Miguel. Or Johnny and Miguel switched, but I know that both of them were on the podium.
Gosh, I can't even remember, man.
Yeah. That's cool though.
But yeah,
Miguel's
Miguel's.
getting some international podiums. Good for
I
him.
think he said it's his fourth podium this year, and like he said, he had like 20 podiums last year or something, and he always makes it a goal to just get as
Sure.
many podiums as he can in a year, which like is a pretty crazy goal to even get like 20 in a year.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's got four just a few months into the year. Very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
And then freestyle, first place we got Ryoga again, took down the full sweep. Actually, I think they did Ken games out there too, which was like a full division. I didn't see the
Oh, that's
final
cool.
final results of that, but
I think Van Jam has that too. I'm planning on going to that in
yeah,
July,
sick.
and I'm keen to see that because I think I talked with Johnny. I think he played Edwin, and like actually, I think I heard on the Dominers podcast that the philosophy of like whipping out a switch trick in a game of Ken,
Very valid.
I, it's worth a discussion. You know what I mean?
Well, like if it's a different thing when you're playing just like for fun against your homie and you
Mm-hmm.
pull out a trick that you know your homie can't do. It's like, come on, like
Mm-hmm.
you know I can't do that trick. Why are you trying to set it in Ken?
If there's
If
competition,
there's
like
competition
let's
on the
go for the
line,
jugular.
hell yeah,
You
I
know?
love it. You can just pull out some bullshit that you know nobody else has ever done, and it's valid. It goes.
Yeah.
I'll do some research to see if I can find the results of that. But yeah, freestyle Ryoga won, Yasu second place,
Mm-hmm.
and then Nanoka third place, which is a pretty chalk final standing.
Yeah.
Like we expect all those,
That's yep.
but that means Ryoga beat Yasu for the second time. He just Ryoga
Yeah.
won freestyle battle, so maybe Yasu's he's met his match with Ryoga.
Met his match for the first two. Like I think with them, like you can flip a coin and it can go either way.
Well, I feel like Ryoga in the past didn't seem like he cared as much about freestyle. Like he would go up there and just like I call it like robot mode, just like do the tricks like a robot and just not
Because they're
even,
easy.
yeah. And like he's still landing crazy tricks, but he's not like his heart's not in it, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, maybe a switch flipped in his brain lately where I saw it at battle. I haven't seen any videos of this comp either, but I don't know. When he wants to win in a freestyle, he can just go crazy robot mode.
Which is great because Yasuo has the same mentality. Like you see just
Totally.
he gets like blood vision.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Just like stop dancing and do the trick.
Yeah.
And that's what the thing I was always interested in was like in order for somebody to beat Yasu in freestyle, they without dancing, they have to do tricks that are good enough to score more points.
4 taps to every trick that you just did. You did a 10 tap,
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be 14 to equal out, you know?
Because Yasu's doing crazy tricks and crazy dance moves, swag moves. So like it's tough competition. But Ryoga might be the only person that can like confidently take down Yasu, I think.
Think about Neko. Think about a triple crown, my friend. I swear to God, it was
You're so right.
it was the hopscotch, I think. At least in that round for me. Like that's what did it. Also,
right.
I'll never forget. I think it was open, but do you remember Bonds like doing his dance on the side of the side of their-
Yes. It was in the free dude Miguel. Oh my god, I want to watch that video. Miguel posted it.
Oh, so good. It's so funny because like that's his teammate, but it's like we all want to see Yasu win, but also we want to. It's good to see him lose for the sake of like who can take him down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same with Ryoga and Yasu.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna try to find that video. We'll save that for later.
Yeah.
But yeah, TKO looks sick. I think Casey. I don't know how he did, so maybe we'll
He probably drank a beer and had a great time.
Oh, I'm sure. Maybe we'll bring him on and like once he gets home,
Yeah.
we'll talk to him and get all the actual storylines about how he went and all the good stuff. But yeah, Taiwan looks sick.
It does, yeah. It's cool. I didn't even know they had a scene out there. To be honest,
Honestly, I didn't either, but it looks like the event was popping. Like, look at this picture.
I'm curious too if like you or I have any mutuals that. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, they had like a lot of
Holy
heads.
hell!
Try to show this to the people.
Wow, that's a great turnout.
A lot of heads at this con.
That's 100 people
I
probably.
don't really recognize most of the people, to be honest, but that's fine.
What I'm saying is, I'm curious if you and I have any mutuals that we're like following, and we're just unaware that they're Taiwan folk.
Oh yeah, true.
Like if any of them are active on
That
Instagram.
whole screen. Wow. Brutal. This always pops up to Chimera too. I don't know why.
They know what you like.
But yeah, TKO looked awesome. We'll get Casey to come talk about it, and yeah, that'll be another good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Next up,
What do we got?
sorry, I just lost all my things. I need to recalibrate here really quick.
Let me tell the people about Seattle. How about
Yeah,
that?
you just had a little trip. Let's hear how
Yeah.
that went.
Yeah, so I guess for background, I grew up in Seattle. Even crazier, I know I've told this story to a couple people, but kendama fart, Trevor and I, back when I was still in high school, him and I worked in a city called Bothell, Washington at this fruit market. Before we even, I'm not sure, I'd never really like, seen a kendama in my life, let alone played one. And yes, we both like worked there. And, you know, I go to California, I do a music program. He stays up there and he's doing school. I start playing kendama, I think maybe like a year before him, and then lo and behold, Trevor finds a kendama too and starts picking it up.
Wow.
And obviously, we both have like our own bag of tricks, but you know, I feel like we both did a similar thing where it's like, all right, first like 2 or 3 years, let's like just put our head down and get good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's just crazy, just a bizarre coincidence of like, you know, a job back in high school leads to both of us being like, you know, active contributing
Totally.
members to like this community that we're
This niche scene.
yeah, yeah, totally. Um, which is part of the reason why I was able to go out there. I stayed with Trevor for I think 3 nights out there.
Nice.
It was just a grand old time. I feel like you get to know somebody better when you see their kendama collection. I remember
yeah.
you and I like 2 summers ago when you showed me yours. I'm like,
Yeah, you
yeah,
learn.
we know each other now.
What did Trevor have?
A bunch of stuff. He actually had a bunch of quad kens. I forgot how much he played that. He loves a lot of the Okendamas. I think Revo. Don't mark my words on that, but I know you know like the Tamas he plays,
Yeah.
like the 3070s with like and I mean you've just seen him in the clips, like the big lunar stuff.
Yeah.
He's also a huge Magic guy,
Oh, really?
and just like a collector. I guess yeah, mainly Magic and Dama, but he was showing me like all these like card sets that he has. I don't personally play Magic. I know there's like people in the community that do. I think Brad does, but yeah, just like funny stuff. He said
Just nerding out.
yeah, yeah. And like I mean I get it from like one nerd to another, even if it's not my medium. And yeah, he showed me like this one deck. He's getting like what a Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, and Sabrina Carpenter like custom made like Magic deck. So it's like I guess it's the equivalent of like having like a Squirtle card, but it's like Travis Scott on it, and it's like you know what I mean. But he was telling me it.
Sick.
Yeah, I was just cracking up. It was super funny. Yeah, it was super groovy. I ended up getting to see, so I saw Johnny, Trevor, and then Jamin. First day was like classic UW jam, which I was like most excited for to see that field out there, the Denny Field.
Totally.
Yeah, the flowers were in bloom over there. Also got blessed with like 2 beautiful days. For most people, or like Seattle is rain season is 365 days a year.
Yep.
You know, it's how we have 300 days of sun. They probably have 300 days of overcast, and we had like 2 beautiful days, probably in mid 60s, just like so prime. But yeah, Johnny and I, we did kind of the tourist thing, walked around downtown, and then yeah, we went to the field and jammed. Did a little pop tournament, so I got the Tama, and then yeah, played some games with Jamin, played some games with Johnny. I feel like I'd never seen Johnny like truly sesh because I always see him at competitions, and you know it's more of like a social activity than like playing kendama.
Yeah.
And I was like, I knew he was good, and then like seeing him play, I'm like, oh wow,
What was he doing? That was
oh my god.
surprising.
We played a game of Ken, and he did stilt, like one tap, inward toss, one tap, inward toss, one tap, flip back to inward stilt, and then like flip tap in. I was just like, oh, like I'm gonna have to take the letter on that, my dude. He was also trying some like stunt fast tricks and just like hitting the 1 2 3 every time, you know.
Like it's nothing.
Yeah. Trying to think what else he was doing. Just really honed. Like obviously, it's just funny when like you know somebody's good and then it's like reaffirming, but it's like wow, it's like really just refreshing to see those tricks live, you know.
Not on Instagram.
Yeah, totally.
Just like raw.
And also like I mean, I don't want to say that our players are more creative per se than Johnny, but you know, I mean, we're surrounded by the same folks. I feel like we see more like goon circles and a little bit more string flow than what those boys do out there between Casey and Atticus and Willards and Johnny. So just fun to see him hit like numeric bangers. Just a lot of rotations and make it look easy, you know?
Yeah.
Not to say that we don't do it here, but just different vibe.
That's like a good little trio of guys because Johnny is, you know, just like proper like pro level, good at everything.
Dare I say one of the best top 10 in America?
We'll get there.
Okay,
We'll
okay,
get there.
okay.
And then Trevor's like new gen grinder, just like
Yeah.
good at the most random stuff, like 8J stick and like stun fast and
He grinds
just
them for hours.
yeah, just like top tier grinder.
Uh-huh.
And then Jamin is just like tech wizard doing tricks you've never seen or thought of.
Yep.
And it's just like he's like, yeah, like I thought of this and like I did it.
Tied a knot.
The pull up
So
knot tie
cool.
is like one of the goofiest but most awesome tricks of all time. Still don't understand how.
Yeah, they're a great bunch over there. Yeah,
What did you think about Denny Field and how it compares to our sesh spots?
you know, I'm biased for the hometown, obviously, right?
Yeah.
It's a turf field, which honestly, like, I'm not really against or anything. The thing that was interesting is so like it's on the UW campus,
Mhm.
and there's a huge spike ball craze over
Oh
there.
yeah.
So much to the point where on this whole field, it's maybe like a little smaller than like a soccer or football field, but they have all these white lines with like the standard boundaries, I guess, of
Oh
spike ball.
wow.
And we got out there, and it was like just us and a couple folks on the field. When we left, there were probably 5 to 8 like independent groups of people who brought their spike ball nets and were like going at it.
Wow.
Yeah, they were telling me that it's pretty big on the campus. I assume they have tournaments and like intramurals and that sort of thing.
Did you play or anything?
We didn't. I think.
Have you ever played spike ball?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
My sister also grew up playing volleyball. I never like
Yeah,
played
yeah.
volleyball, but I mean spike ball is like three-dimensional volleyball. I understand those games really well, honestly.
We got to get a spike ball net.
Yeah, I think I have one.
Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would love to play.
Yeah, I'm kind of a sweat at it. Like I'm not gonna lie with you. If you get a couple people who like know how to play, it's really fun.
Yeah.
Because like you can move them around the court, like kind of with tennis. You know what I mean? Like it's a game of like misdirection and like good shots. You know, it was cool to see that though. People playing soccer out there. It definitely felt like a fair. You know what I mean? Like we kind of take over the lawn. It's like just kendama and like that one lady who walks her dog and smokes cigarettes.
Yeah.
But yeah, the impression of the field was great. There's also like a bunch of like wispy trees over there, so the wind was blowing and they're kind of just like breathing.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I just didn't want to stop playing. The boys were hungry. We're like, we're gonna go to Chiba Hut. I'm like, what if we just kept playing?
Sounds about right.
Yeah, so we went over there and I was like, you guys want to go back? And we're like, no. So understandable. It's just like the session fever you get when you go on a trip. You know what I mean? Like all you want to do is play.
Yeah, and they're just like at home.
Yeah, totally get it. So yeah, we ended up playing a little bit by the train station. Yeah, that was day one. Also, day one, I got to go to the gym with Johnny, which was something I was like really stoked about. Yeah,
Sick.
yeah. I was kind of like late rising. He's like, we don't like have to go. I'm like, dude, like this is a part of the trip that needs to happen. I want to go move some weight with you. So that was fun with Johnny. Got to meet his 3 dogs. What? It's Boss. I want to say Bullseye, but I know that's not right. They all have names that start with B. But I got to see all the boys' like little residence, which was great. And then day 2, Jamin, Fart, and I went on a hike, which was pretty grand.
Sick.
Then we went back to Jamin's place in Ballard. He has a great little spot that looks out on the city, big old windows. Yeah, we went and saw the Gonzaga game, watched a little March Madness. They lost. But yeah, some of Jamin's friends. Yeah, that was the second day. I'd say we probably played more kendama on the first day, but also since I'm from Seattle, I just wanted to like go back, have a trip. You know what I mean?
See the sights.
Yeah, it was super fun. And then I saw my best friend from high school. We went on a big old hike, and I did a fish special to handle stall and a round wing. It was great.
Amazing.
Yeah, I love being outdoors doing that. Yeah, no notes on Seattle. They got to figure it out. It's fun to go see like a smaller crew.
Totally.
Jamin's like honorary 303. We had him out here for a bit, but also like Fart and Johnny are no stranger to like our gang at least, and I think they're all coming out to 303. I think Fart might be on the fence, but Jamin and Johnny were like, yeah, that's happening.
Dude, yeah, I remember the first 303. It was the first time I met Bart, and he, like that first, it was like the pre-sesh at Nobo.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing stringless quint lunar tray, just standing there hucking the shit like 30 feet in the air, and he was grinding it for like a long ass time, and I was just standing there like, wow, man, this is crazy. Like,
It's the way he plays.
yeah.
He showed me a clip, and he's like, yeah, I probably put 40 hours into this one.
And he did that shit.
Yeah, Yeah, just crazy session philosophy, you know? I mean, like I love like filming, like maybe a little less now, but I mean, probably my like all fourth year when I was doing triple stilts every day. I mean, I literally filmed every single day. I was like addicted to the craft, you
Yeah.
know? And I would totally get locked into like tricks that took, a long time, but nothing like what Trevor does. Like his hours towards a trick, he like thinks of one thing and it's like doesn't seem like he can do anything else
He
until he
just gets
gets it.
tunnel vision
Yeah,
on
totally.
one trick.
Yeah. He was trying like what, like 1, 2, 3 whirl on the sumo or the kaiju. Just like double handed it.
Just for hours.
Yeah, it was funny. Uh, yeah, I think that's about it on Seattle.
Good stuff, man.
Hmm.
I'm glad you had a good trip.
Yeah,
Welcome back home.
yeah,
I'm
it
glad
was.
to go to Ken Club and today.
Yeah, it was cool though because Casey and Brad were down in SoCal like the same weekend that I was there. So our boys got around. We're no stranger to wanting to get out to go play.
It's been lonely here. It's been real lonely.
Yeah, that's why we're going to play this weekend.
Hell yeah.
It's a little church day, little Sunday session.
All right, should we get into this segment now?
I'm with it.
Before we do
I'm with
this,
it.
I just want to say something.
Go ahead.
The Lotus podcast, they just dropped an episode with Alex Harris. Really cool episode. But I think they got some inspiration from us.
Are they drafted?
They did a draft.
Oh,
They did a draft
Okay.
of most iconic kendamas, which
That's great for
at
Alex.
first I
That's
was a
great.
little bit upset that that's our idea, but then I was like,
Nah,
no, that's
nah.
sick as hell. Because we're
Shout out the
we're
Lotus
putting
Pod.
people on.
And we've been working. We're a busy lot between the two of us, but we're gonna have the guy who hates Jug Spike more than anything, Matt 1000, and Isaac on at some point.
All right, well, today we're going to not do a draft. We're going to collaborate on a little ranking of the top 10 American kendama players. Because I think this is kind of a topic that people talk about every now and then, just like, oh, yeah, like that guy's one of the best. He's one of the best. But now I'm kind of interested what we can come up with to put it on paper as our top 10 and then see what people think.
I feel like we do have to say that, anybody who plays kendama, we know it's a subjective practice. So like there's our own personal bias that goes into it based on like tricks that we like.
Yeah.
Also, it's just how you judge it. Like I think you like comps probably more than I do.
Yeah.
So like you might judge your list or your ideas more on that, where like I kind of look over that. I like sessionability.
I kind of put everything, I factor in everything.
Yeah.
Like quality of tricks on Instagram, competition performance, and like how good somebody is seshing like in person, if they're as good on Instagram as they are in person, stuff like that. I'm kind of trying to factor that all in. Yeah, you said you're more just based off what tricks you can
I
do and
remember
how
six,
sick they
like
are.
just the idea of something.
So I think we
Yeah.
can both come together to create a solid list.
Yeah.
here.
Should you want to start at 1 or 10? Probably 1.
I think it'll be easier if we start at 1.
Okay.
I think we might be on the same page here.
Yeah. Go tell him.
Best player in the United States is Edwin Tickner. Do you agree?
I absolutely agree.
Okay.
For me, I'm sure everybody's been following his Switch journey. Just the whole idea of like the responsibility to push the game forward for me is huge. There's people who can do bigger and better tricks, like in some realms. Honestly, he like kind of owns goons. There's other players who are totally there, but for me, the whole Switch thing is huge. And I think I'm biased because like I've started doing it and I like realize how hard it is. But like the stuff that he's doing is not human. He's not immortal, and yeah, I've been trying some of the tricks that he posts Switch, and I'm like, really, dude? I don't know if you saw, but he did like a round like spike, trip Ken jug, trip late, trip Ken jug, and like I've done that a couple times, like dominant hand without the around,
Yeah.
Like
And he's just doing a switch.
he has a couple comp podiums too as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up some statistics here.
I think he got second in NACO 24, the year when we had the big gang that went.
Sorry, I should have came more prepared.
That's all good.
Give me 2 seconds. It's going to be in the T's. Where are the T's? Give me the T's.
Brian Skagline.
There he is. Is he top 10?
Oh,
Right.
wow. He's
Yeah.
got a couple.
2025, he won LVKO freestyle.
Oh, that was great.
2024, second place in NACO Open, 25th place in the world. Last year, 2025, he got
Was it 6?
6th place in the world. So I mean,
That run was crazy. Remember, like the Kush stunt fast trick?
yeah,
He
the
did
buzzer beater.
just right in the nick of
It
time.
was the best buzzer beater of all time.
Then he just side flipped the stage. Yeah, that was prime.
All right, so I think we're set on ET number one.
Just curious, what does the Switch play in to your ranking of number one?
I don't want to say I'm a hater on Switch,
Okay.
but I know Edwin likes to say a lot of things about not getting to your full potential if you're not playing Switch. And I don't fully agree with that. Because
I'm with you. It's not bare necessity. It's extra credit maybe.
it's extracurricular for sure. So I will give it credit, but like I remember he made a post about it and he said like if you're this good as a of a kendama player, you could be like 100% better, just like double your skill by being good with your left hand. I don't fully agree with that, but I do respect just that he got to a point where he's so good where he's just like, all right, yeah, let's put
So good.
365 days on my left hand, see what happens. And he's getting to a point on the left where he is already like pro level. Like he's not like am open player on his
No.
He is a pro level player, and I'll give that respect.
Yeah, I agree with what you say. I think yeah, it's optional to do Switch. To Edwin, keep talking your shit, keep doing it. I fully support
I
it.
think you're probably like
I
number one support,
fully support it. Yeah, maybe I am.
which is fair. Like it's a whole nother journey of kendama that most people just maybe aren't even brave enough to try. So respect.
I will say, something that I've noticed. I mean, I think about a year and a half, maybe year and a couple months Switch, and like it really does heighten your perspective to everything about kendama. Um, it lights up the other side of your brain. I swear, the first couple times I got a jug spike, the feeling is almost better than anything you can do with your right hand. And I know he made like a video on just talking about how good his mind feels, and that is absolutely true. Just give it a shot. I'm not gonna. I guess I'm pushing Switch propaganda right here, but go use your left hand, see what happens. Do a trade spike. It's so good, so good. All right, number one, we got it.
All right, number two, I have a person that I think you might not agree with, but I'm
Okay.
gonna throw him out there. Nick Gallagher,
I do have Nick up there.
number two in the USA.
I
Even though he doesn't even live here anymore, are we still?
he's an American player. He pushed the American game forward.
I think that he's been the number one top U.S. He's been the number one American player at Kendama World Cup for the last 2 years. So like, even if he's not seshing or posting that much anymore, like he still comes out and shows that he has the skill level 2 years in a row. And I know like Edwin put like probably hundreds of hours of practice into World Cup, and Nick Gallagher decided to compete like the week before the competition.
Yeah.
Edwin.
Uh-huh.
So
He still got it for sure.
I think there might even be an argument out there for Nick being
better.
better than Edwin, but
I'd hear it, like honestly.
I think Edwin gets the notch just because he's more relevant right now, and I don't know. But I think if Nick tried, he could be still far and away the best. And I'm on his Kendox profile right now. Just take a peek at this, bro.
Let's see what we got.
Look at this year. First.
2018.
2018.
Yeah.
Bunch of first place in 2019.
Yeah.
Bunch of first place.
Just extremely relevant.
Just like
forever.
all over leaderboards.
What year was his first podium on Kendox?
2014.
Okay, so over a decade of involvement. Yeah,
And
a legacy player for sure.
yeah. It's kind of funny though because lately he just married a Japanese girl.
He did, yeah.
In Japan, and all he posts on Instagram is all in Japanese and everything. So like, it almost just feels like he's evolved into a Japanese person.
Nah,
He's American.
Yeah.
Though. Shout out Nick Gallagher.
I got nothing wrong with Nick. I put Alex Mitchell as my number two. Still just like, I look back at some of the edits from a couple years ago, which maybe doesn't hold weight in what we're talking about like today. Dude, I remember before we went to NACO, it was me, you, and Blake.
Oh yeah.
And we watched Lunars Only or Only Lunars.
Yeah.
God, that thing is still so fun.
Was that your first time seeing that?
I think I'd seen it before, but like it was like that like left the impression of like this is like one of the best edits I've ever seen, you know?
Totally.
What does Alex's podiums look like?
It's gonna be heavy as well.
Yeah.
I love Kendox. This is like so much fun to just be like, oh, what has this guy done?
Is it Luke Ford who made that? Or am I making that up in my head?
It might be. I know it's Daniel Robinson, so it
Oh,
might
okay.
be Luke Ford as well
Cool.
because I think they're friends.
Yeah, I
Um,
got no problem with Nick and Alex being thought of as number two.
the funny thing here is that like both of these players have been like weaning off in the last couple of
They put
years.
in so many hours that it's just not
At
lost
least
on them
just
now.
for like Instagram posting and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they don't do much
Yep.
anymore. But like they still show up, and people always say like, "Oh, Nick and Zach or Nick and Alex haven't played much. Like maybe they won't do very well." Nope, they're still gonna like podium
Uh-huh.
win that shit. So I think they got to be in the
Yeah.
top three.
That's what a decade of like competing does, it seems. Like, I mean, those guys are just so icy on stage. Nothing really gets to them. Nothing in 2015.
2024, Alex. Yeah, I mean, Kendox isn't totally updated. We don't have 2025 standings in here.
Well, I'm not sure if he podiumed anything in 25.
I think he podiumed Nico 20 or no, this is 24 I'm thinking of. Second place in freestyle, third place in open,
Mm-hmm.
and sixth place in the world in
Mm-hmm.
2024.
That's huge.
And first place battle open. So like
When is his first podium?
long time ago. 2016.
Okay.
So
A decade, man.
another guy that's just look at that picture too. That's a great picture. Alex Mitchell's just been out there for a long time. So what do you think? He's third and Nick's
I'll give you that. I think Nick does have
I'm
more
happy
comp
with that.
stuff. Yeah. I'm not mad at that. I feel like it gets or it's a little cloudy here from where we go.
Yeah, I agree. I think the next best player is Johnny Kress.
Do you?
Yeah. Let's pull up his profile.
For the purpose of competition wins, I think that's valid. I have four names that I think are gonna go next, but I think Johnny Kress is completely valid.
Johnny Kress, 15th in the world last year, 2025.
First podium in 2017.
Mm, third place, Battle Open 2024. Just another guy that's been on the scene for forever
Mm-hmm.
and has like established himself as one of the tops.
Still playing like frequently
Totally.
and very involved.
Yeah.
His 28 performance was just great.
So I think it feels unfair for him to not be in the top five.
I totally agree with that.
All right, so Kress in the four slot.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got next?
I have three that I'm thinking of. I'm gonna list them all, and I don't think these three cats have many comp wins, but in my head, all of them, like I feel like if you played like a round robin game of Ken or Open, like it really just could go any way.
Yeah.
I have Casey, Luke, and Schultz.
Luke,
Dama Luke.
Luke.
Yeah, Washington
So
Luke.
Hmm.
Because I'm not sure if any of them.
Do you
I feel like
think?
Schultz would probably have comp wins.
What
out of
about
any of them.
Miguel in that circle too?
Uh,
I think
yeah.
Miguel should be in that circle. Dude, low key. Oh, this is where it gets hard. Casey, I think
Honestly,
is
I
the
think
best.
I think it's Casey.
Casey might be better than Johnny.
Casey doesn't have the comp wins.
Casey doesn't have the comp wins, and then trick wise, they're probably pretty similar.
I think Casey's more creative. I think taps they're just about even. Honestly, Casey might have Johnny on taps. Sorry, Johnny.
But like that's the hard thing. Like I know in my brain a little bit, I think who's the best player, and I'm like, oh no, his top record's like 8, so he can't be better than that guy. Like you can't. It's
That
like tap record is one thing you can look at to tell if a player's good,
Okay, well, listen.
but it's hard to argue a player's better than another because of taps.
If we take comp wins out of the equation, I do think Casey's better.
Yeah.
I think he has a more creative bag of tricks, which is what I enjoy watching per se. I think Johnny or Casey could go either way, but I think that Casey is better than Schultz, Miguel, and Luke.
Okay, so we'll put Casey in the 5,
I'm with it.
and then I think who do you like between Miguel and Schultz? I think Luke is honestly the bottom of those three.
I would agree.
I could definitely put Luke in the top 10 though.
To be honest, the most recent clips I've seen from Schultz make me think he is. I think Miguel is more consistent, like with the just like sesh spam, which is like
Yeah.
totally valid.
Yeah.
Like I love watching him play. You know what I mean? His hands are so soft. Schultz did like I think it was like four tap, four
Yeah.
lays. That's fucked.
Yeah. And the
It,
thing about Miguel too is that he goes to so many comps that like obviously he's gonna have better comp results
for
than
sure.
most of these other people
Mhm.
just because he gets out there to literally like every goddamn comp.
I think I just like Schultz's bag a little bit more. He has like a lot of like the sling tech that I think is like quick and witty, you know? You find with that Schultz and then Miguel
I think I like
for
that too.
six.
6'7". Jacob Schultz and Miguel.
Confirmed.
All right, quick check in right here.
Hmm.
First place, we have Edwin.
Hmm.
Second, Nick. Then Alex, Johnny Kress, Casey Henson, Jacob Schultz, Miguel.
Got room for three more.
I am pretty comfortable with this list so
I,
far.
I am too. I think it's all kind of like it could all be moved and still be valid, you know.
All right, some other names that could get up there. I'm just looking at the KWC.
Can I list a couple before you go into the
Please,
KWC?
please.
These are the other folks that I had. I had Zach, Tennessee, Elliot, D Westy, and Danny Wade.
I'm not gonna lie, most of those guys are not on my radar. I think maybe Luke Sobek in 8.
Oh, what am I thinking about? Yeah, yeah. I think I agree.
What about like Kelvin Wong? I don't know. There's so many good players out there. Let me just
I
scroll
mean,
through.
I guess yeah. We shouldn't base it all on like taps and whatnot, but
Bonds, dude. Do you think Bonds could still get up there?
I haven't seen. I mean, D Westy hasn't posted recently, but that guy is still so
It's
good.
really hard with some of these guys that don't post and don't compete because like we could put Bonds, we could put DUSD, Alex Mitchell, and Nick Gallagher. We could put all these guys into this conversation, but like we just don't have recent data on them.
Hmm.
Makes it tough.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Ben Harold,
I did think about Ben.
dude, look at this. Takia is in the American section.
It's our boy. I mean, I feel like we could be missing people, but also, oh, maybe we put David Chur there.
Dave Chur? No.
My favorite American kendama player. Shout out Dave Chur.
Gosh, there's so many good players, man. I think DUSD can fit into this list. I think Bonds can fit into this list. It's just unconfident for me, to be honest.
Honestly, I feel pretty confident in putting D Westy. And honestly, I almost who's better between Bonds and D Westy? I would round off the list with those two. Because I feel in my head like they still have like the somewhat like of like an old school flow, but still totally current. You know what I mean?
Well, I
Like
almost think that Bonds is better than Luke Sobek, unfortunately. Luke is just like really good at taps, you know?
and Borders.
Yeah, but like Bonds is also really good at borders. Maybe not good at taps, but he can do like any other trick under the moon with like.
Okay, who's better between Luke and D Westy? Yeah, I think D Westy.
Well, like recency bias wants me to give it to Luke, but I'm trying to think if they're in a game of Ken up against each
Dude,
other.
think
I think Luke might be able to take down Westy.
I am.
All right, okay.
I'm thinking about the 1 through 5 candle juggles from D Westy probably 3 years ago.
Yeah, just crazy.
Like if we're talking, that's not even current data, and that's askew. You know what I mean?
This gets really hard.
I'm. Let's see. Are we comfortable putting those Luke, Bonds, and D Westy rounding out the list as our last three? Or is there anybody we're forgetting about? I think those boys are better than.
I'm comfortable with that. Yeah.
I do have like Elliot on my list. I think that
I don't know if Elliot can make my list,
that's
honestly.
fair. He's missed the tap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if the string ain't involved, then what are we doing? Okay, I'm with it. So we got to rank them.
I think between Bonds and D Westy, I think Bonds is better.
I would agree.
Okay.
So we got Bonds coming in at number 8.
Bonds at 9. Luke at 8. Did you miss someone here?
No. Okay, let's see. Luke at 8. Bonds at 9, D Westy at 10.
Potentially.
I honestly, I feel like I almost want to go. I just could go any way with those three.
It really could. And the thing I'm getting afraid of right now is like we're gonna post this on Instagram and just immediately get comments like, "No, you forgot this guy."
Who are we forgetting though?
But I do want to leave it open to the community to discuss that if they think somebody else is better and we're forgetting, because it's kind of hard on the spot like this. I'm scrolling through this list, but I don't know. The waters get murky at a certain point.
Because there's players I can think of that have like such a crazy trick catalog. Honestly, Luke Ford comes to mind for me. Just like his still clips are just so
Totally.
bad shit crazy. But when it comes to like ranking them as the best player in the states, I think it falls through a little bit. I think about the Mass boys too. Like, I love all their tricks, but like I don't think they're.
Dude, we don't have Ben Harold on this list either.
I know. Fucking A. He still plays so much.
Yeah.
He still does.
I want to say that Ben is a better player than Luke Sobek. I love Luke, but he's just got like he's really good at all the new gen stuff. And I don't know how deep his bag is with like creativity and stuff like that.
You're saying just take Luke out, move Bonds to 8, DUSD to 9, Ben Harold to 10?
Uh, I unfortunately think we might have to take Luke out. He could be like 11, you know? But I think Ben Harold's better than D Westy, but not better than Bonds.
Really? I wish we had more data on D Westy because I think his clips like still hold up.
I agree.
Like, what's he still ranked at Nomics? Like, is he still in the top 3?
Oh yeah,
Let me check real
I
quick.
think he is like third or fourth.
He's third
But Bonds is fourth.
by one trick.
No way.
By one trick,
Oh
dude.
my god. Dude, also, you better get scared. I am only like
Oh,
I'm like 15,
oh
15
shit.
points behind.
Uh-oh.
But I'm assuming you haven't done any of the EKC tricks or any of Jesus tricks, and that's a lot of free points waiting for you. So
Yeah, let's wait. EKC from what year?
this year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you didn't do any battle. Oh god, you got so many free tricks. Just don't do any for a little bit, and I'll catch up.
Yeah. Let you get me real quick. Okay. I mean, dude, honestly, I feel like Nomics is like that is current data.
Was Luke is on Nomic?
Actually, I don't think he is. I mean, we'd see him.
Yeah,
Oh no,
23.
wait, dude, I know he has free tricks there.
That makes me want to put Bonds and Westy above him, though. To be honest, because that is pretty raw data, right?
And
there.
Ben's up there too, bro. Honestly, yeah, I'll follow you in that. Right. I just gotta say Luke is still so good. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3 quarter flip,
zero disrespect.
1 through 5 stilt flip. Like he is so good. And honestly, like just the raw thought of like doing a top 10 list in the States, it feels like a crime to not put him in the top 10.
Yeah.
From like all that I've seen of him,
totally.
It does not feel right. But this is a democracy, and
are we gonna put Ben Harold in the 10? I like Ben in the 9 and then D Westy in the 10.
even though
Even though.
are we basing this off of just we haven't seen enough clips from DUSD?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll follow suit on that.
This is so hard though.
I'm really curious to see what other people think because
yeah, like if people, I think our top like 4 or 5 is pretty agreeable. Through there, it could be some switch.
Even I think through 5 you can mix and match. I know a lot of people still think Alex Mitchell is like the best. Like
it's so subjective too that like there's never going to be a perfect list that we can all agree on. But I think what we've built here is pretty pretty solid.
I think we doing this with the European kendama scene would be the most subjective battle ever.
I don't know enough about the Europeans.
Dude, I think we have to do it because when I think of those cats, like some of them are like tappers, but most of them are doing like wacky tricks. You know what I
just
mean?
like creative as fuck. But that's where it gets hard for me with the creativity tricks, is I don't know how actually hard that trick is.
What about like Martici? We shouldn't even talk about this now, but like Kid can 10 tap. Do you see the trick he did where it's like Ken, 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 Ken,
Oh yeah,
Ken, Ken?
yeah, it was tough. I wonder if we could get a European head on the pod.
Oh,
They could walk us through.
oh.
Because like Tom P's up there,
Yeah.
Adrian's probably number one.
Dude, it's like a different ecosystem though. Like I don't know the geography of Europe well enough, but like I follow a couple of guys. I know that Dijon's one, and then there's another person I follow, and like he just lives in a mountain town and is just like butterfly pinching, like like in the clouds, you know. Like,
just crazy tricks.
Yeah, like they're just a little different. Yeah, if you're a Euro head and wanna get down to the nitty gritty,
Please,
let's talk. I think we got it though. Let's list off the top 10.
All right, number one, Edwin Tickner.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Nick Gallagher, Alex Mitchell, Johnny Kress, Casey Henson, Jacob Schultz, Miguel De La Torre, Bonzatron, Corbin Stafford, Ben Harold, and then Dylan Westmoreland.
Yeah, I feel good.
I don't think anyone can really come at our throats for this list. Like,
I'm curious to see who we missed because I feel like there may be one that the community is going to point out that are like, what are you doing?
Zach Gallagher could totally be up there. I think like Luke could be on here for sure. There's some other heads like looking at nomics, like Nolan Reeves is way up there.
Also, Danny Wade is really good at kendama.
He is. I don't think I can give him top 10 though.
That's fair.
He's really good at his style of tricks.
Yeah, he's like
really good.
Yeah. Aiden Smith, he's on Question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's up there. I'm confident with it.
We got a lot of good players here in the States, so I'm proud of all these guys.
Is there anybody on Soul that we missed?
I was thinking like Kelvin Wong could be.
I'm seeing Lyndon Whalen on. He's 16th on the Nomics leaderboard.
Colton could be up there too.
Colton could be on this list. Damn. Dang, he really could.
So our honorable mentions, I think, are Luke, Colton, maybe Kelvin, Zach.
I'm still shouting out Tennessee. I think Tenny is maybe like top 15 question, but he's still really good. I think about like the 3-3 6 tap 3-3.
I just like something in my brain when guys are really good, like Kenny, new gen all the way. You know, taps, flips,
switch grips
stuff.
He enjoys one of them
when
too.
When players are really good at just those, I mean, I'm not gonna say just those tricks, but like when you think Tenny, that's the style you think of, and it's hard for me to like expand off of that and think how good they are at like stilts or like
understandable,
just any like random little trick that's not flips, juggles, all that stuff.
I think we did it.
I think we did it too.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. And we'll leave it up to the community in the Instagram post or in the comments on YouTube.
Let us know. Tell us
what you think, who we miss. And yeah, if you don't agree with any of our picks, please be respectful about it.
No.
Or be disrespectful.
Be blunt with it. Tell us something we don't know.
That's fine too. That's fine. Well, what about Matt Jorgensen?
He's got the Lagoon Tech now. So.
I don't know if he has Tunbridge though. All right, yeah. Well, that was pretty fun.
Should we play a little nomics game here?
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Get to freaking Ken.
Yeah, we got places to be. Shout out Kendama Taco Danger, still in the top 100.
Heath Stockton didn't get shouted out in this episode either. Shout out Heath Stockton.
Let's see. Okay, they're not repping a brand. We're gonna do somebody else. What about?
Dude, you know it's gonna be funny if we get somebody that's repping Big Cup Fast Hand.
Oh,
because that's on nomics now.
It is now.
So that is one of our potential answers.
Let's do number 57, Nevio Maurer.
Sick,
with
name.
963 points.
Gotta be Euro.
Doing a border balance, looks like in the heavens in this one.
The thing we've learned about these European players, it's usually either Chrome, Origins, or one.
Mm-hmm. I will say I haven't seen this name until this.
I think I'm gonna go Chrome.
Give me Swiss Kendama.
Ooh,
I didn't,
never heard of it.
Oh, got blasted with an ad. Shout out that. But
Dude, there have been some freaky ads on Nomics.
have there?
I've gotten some like weird like lingerie ads and stuff.
All right. Had to close it down. But yeah, I swear, Swiss Kendama.
All right.
What can we do? What can we do? Could be anybody.
All right, give me Justin Hirata. 73rd place, 827 points.
Got a picture?
Yeah, it looks like he's about to smack a fat lunar.
Justin Hirata.
Yup.
Something about Hirata, like we could be anywhere. This just in, you know. Give me Kendama Israel.
Ooh, it's gonna be Serial Kendama.
Serial Kendamas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have known. Should have known.
All right, well, that was a fun episode.
Yeah, it was. Nice chiller.
And yeah.
Thanks for coming through. We're gonna just go play Kendama. We're gonna put our toes in the grass.
That's what's gonna happen.
Maybe even have a deity or two, dare I say. Maybe smoke a little grass. We're gonna see about it.
Mike, we're out of here?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Oh, yeah, you've been yanking these.
Yeah, I know it.
Let's see it. Oh, dude, you do yours like that.
I know.
It's kind of steez.
What do we got?
Oh.
No tension for the boys. Not yet. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Like and subscribe Around the Ken podcast. I always forget to say that, but please like and subscribe. Peace out.
Yeah, that was a fun one.